I've had advice from a lot of people who are good friends with Tash, and even more advice from people who it turns out aren't good friends with Pete. It's been a great day so far, and I know you'll all agree Tash really does with me. Pete, 10 out of 10 for effort. I'd also like to thank the bridesmaids and ushers for all their help today in arranging the various hen and stag do's as well. You've done an outstanding job. I first met Pete at the tender age of 5 in primary school. Shortly after meeting him, I gave him his lifelong nickname, Ugly Pete. Let's face it, folks, he's more Leonard Nimoy than Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm saying this to him before next week because he's going to kill me next week. Since we met all those years ago, our friendship has had its ups and downs. In primary school, he hit me out around the head with a badminton racket. He also teased me for a long time and took great pleasure in telling everyone at touchdown I wet myself. Since then, he ran me off the circuit of go-karting, slapped me over the head with the top half of a cheeseburger. He's been found passed out under a bush at the end of a night out. We've had drunken walks around cooking in the snow at -8 degrees. I spent a whole year listening to answer the phone with, "What's up?" I watched him introduce himself to people in the nightclub. The Captain Caveman puff on his finger. He once let go of the rope and dropped me at Lindsay climbing. And on our recent stag do, he dressed me up in Lightfoot at Stansted Airport as Tash, the only gay in the village. Best of all, age 27, after a night out on the cider, he not only wet my spare bed, he also peed on my stereo. Who do you get to pick me to tell you exactly what I think of him? Well, what can you say about a man who came from humble beginnings and is now quickly rising to the top of his profession based solely on intelligence, grit and willpower to push on where others might fail? A man who is beginning to distinguish himself amongst his peers, when none can say a bad word against him. Well, that's enough about me. He used to be quite competitive on the go-kart track, and it was actually pretty damn quick. Sadly, his driving skills on the circuit didn't quite transpose to the road. I think he's written off more cars than not. It's been quite unfortunate though. On one occasion, while driving down a far flames and motorway exit, the bonnet of his Renault Mazuna flew up and smashed into the windscreen. Pete needed a change of pants, not be able to see where he was going, quite sensibly hit the brake hard and pulled the car up against the central reservation, writing it off in the process. What an unfortunate accident, you might think. Well, not quite. What Pete and I know is that the night before, he'd actually been changing a headlight bulb and neglected to shut the bonnet. I never told anybody else that story. Some of you may know, Pete is well known for his humorous Facebook status update. These range from general jokes to opinions of current hot topics in the press. For those of you who aren't on Facebook, a status update is something that you broadcast to everyone as a friend. I like this wonderful opportunity to share some of these status updates. Pete on animals. I broke into a pet shop today and stole a rabbit. Then I made a run for it. Pete on economics. There's a huge debt crisis in Greece. Apparently they've got bills they're multiplying. Pete on geology. The volcano is still blowing ash. Cheryl Cole isn't. Pete on religion. I hate Christians. Such a stupid first name. Pete on history. Hitler may have killed 6 million Jews, but he saved the History Channel. Pete on Microsoft. I'm Joseph's principal, and no Windows was my idea. Pete on Christmas. Forget the mistletoe. This year, it's all about the camel toe. Pete on... Pete on homelessness. The homeless problem would be solved if the big issue had tits in it. Pete on growing up. I remember when my mum would tuck me in. She really wanted a daughter. Pete on sex. I organised a threesome last night. There were a couple of no-shows, but I still had a good time. Pete, IT. Just you in private browsing mode in Internet Explorer is rubbish. Everyone in the Internet cafe can still see me masturbating.
You are dead.
I know what he's like. I said he's going to kill me next week. A long time ago, I said to Pete, what do you look for in a woman? He said, well, she's got to be attractive, have an athletic figure, she's got to be blonde, she'll have to want to ride a stallion, be good on all fours, and above all, it's got to be a stable relationship. Pete and Tash first met in a place where Pete surely lives his best. It was in the dark. And it was in Smoky Joe's Roadhouse, through a mutual friend. Pete was his usual suave self, dressed to impress us as yearly visits to PK Maxx. Hair full of gel and spiked up like Egon from Ghostbusters. Taxing caveman in one figure, spear in the other hand, sinking the Sambuca, and well over the legal limits to stand. The first time Pete spoke to Tasha, he summoned the inner Casanova that had been hiding inside, and he asked a question that was to change the path of his life forever. Do you like horses too? They've gone from living with family to living in a caravan, and finally moved into their own house in Bicester in August 2007. Behind closed doors, in the privacy of their very own home, the level of intimacy in their relationship reached an all-time high when Natasha broke both elbows and couldn't fight back. Soon after they moved into their new house, Pete popped the question, and to everyone's great surprise, Tasha said yes. Recently, I asked Pete what he wanted to get from his marriage. He said, well, I want to be a good husband, a good citizen, and I want to be a model lover. Being a bit naive, I looked up model in the dictionary. It said, a small miniature replica is a real thing. Anyone that's spent any time with them will agree that they really seem made the perfect couple. Pete's love for horses isn't quite the same level as Tasha's after he rode head-on into another horse in the riding. He never minds when Tasha competes over the weekend and is there whenever she needs a hand. Tasha's gentle, easy-going, loving nature has allowed her to tolerate Pete for so long. We won't talk about how long it took to tile their kitchen. I've known Pete for over a quarter of a century. I can honestly say that Pete's been a true friend to the letter. He'll always be there by your side for you through the ups and downs. You couldn't ask for a better friend, and I know that Tash couldn't ask for a better husband. And we hope one day father to their children. It's been a great honour and a pleasure for me to stand apart and Pete and Tash's big day, and even more of a pleasure for me to have got to know Tash over the years and see their relationship build to this very day. On that note, I'd like to ask you all to be upstanding, to raise the glass, and join me in wishing them a very long and happy marriage. For the new flowers. Thank you.